We're supposed to be doing a bio project. Come on, we gotta get going.
Because you're full of beautiful cells.
Oh, well, thanks. Okay, well, come on, we really gotta get started.
Eve, a rock does not have cells. Put the rock down.
No,
Drop the rock.
It could have living organisms on it that have cells.
Eve, a rock is not alive.
No, but it could have living things on it.
Okay, Eve, we gotta go. Seriously, no more picking up living or not living organisms and telling me if there are cells or not. Okay, we gotta go.
The cell.
Okay, do you see that little blue thing? Well, it's not really little, it's that blue thing right there. Well, that's the plasma membrane, or also called the cell membrane. It's in both plant and animal cells, and it's made up by a fluid mosaic. And that means there are just basically a bunch of different kinds of things that make up the plasma membrane. So there's cholesterol, and there are things called phospholipids, and they have hydrophilic heads and hydrophobic tails. So hydrophilic means that it loves water, so it attracts the water in, and then the hydrophobic tails help push it back out. Plasma membrane, and they have 6 functions, and Mr. Audi said we need to know them, so I suggest you memorize them. So here they are. They maintain structure and shape by attaching to the cytoskeleton. They have receptors for chemical messengers. They have enzymatic activity, cell-to-cell recognition, transport functions, and intracellular junctions. And these are all the things that proteins do in the plasma membrane to help out.
Next, we have the cell wall, which is on the outside of plant cells, as well as algae and bacteria and fungi cells. This cell wall is rigid, fixed, and maintains the cell shape, and resists water pressure. And it has the plasmodesmata, which allows the cell to share materials with other cells. This is the nucleus, which is found in both plants and animals. It is at the center of the cell and houses and copies the DNA, as well as building ribosomal subunits.
Eve, since you're really smart, do you have a really big nucleus in your cell?
Oh yeah, I do.
Cool. Okay, so now it's time to look at something called the endoplasmic reticulum. Now there are 2 parts to the endoplasmic reticulum. There's a smooth part. Eve, zoom in on the smooth. Cool, alrighty. And then there's this rough part, and they both kind of, there you go, zoom in. And they both kind of have slightly different functions. Both are in plant and animal cells, but the smooth is in charge of steroids and lipids, and they're created and stored there. And then the rough is in charge of the synthesis and packaging of proteins. Now, the endoplasmic reticulum surrounds the nucleus, and it kind of looks like, I don't know, what would you say that looks like?
Stacked pita bread.
Stacked pita bread. What an excellent analogy.
In all areas of the cell, we have small little dots called ribosomes, which are protein-making machines. They go free in the cytoplasm and are also bound to the ER, the endoplasmic reticulum.
I was going to say, Eve, I've never found ribosomes in the emergency room. Okay, so chloroplasts. They are green, as you can see, and they're located in plant cells. Now, chloroplasts are in charge of capturing light energy that the chloroplast will then convert into sugar or glucose. And it's part of a... I can't even say it, Eve. What is it called?
It is called photosynthesis.
I can't even hear that word anymore. It makes me cringe. I love the way you drew this.
Oh, thanks. This is the mitochondria of cells, and it is oval or rod-shaped. It converts energy into usable forms and is located in the cytoplasm, and it also converts oxygen and nutrients into ATP.
Oh, ATP, another word I hate. ATP is also called adenosine triphosphate. Wow, now I know why cells are important, because they make up our whole world.
Yes, cool? They do. It's awesome.
It's so awesome. I'm so glad I'm in biology with Mr. Audi. It's so cool.